Come on. I hope it's going, because I can't see shit on my watch screen. So, hey everyone, welcome to Blind in the Special. I'm Pincalo, blinds dealing with children. We're going to do it a little differently, like we used to. It's going to be fun. Now, if I just hope I can be heard right now. Uh, Good evening, Gulf City. And it's Cult of Krill. And Jacob Navo. Let's just hope this is working. So, yes, of course, technical problems because we're back on the new channel. Or on the old channel, trying to get set up for the new channel, and of course, work please. Alright, let's see if that works now. I was getting, there we go, I was getting a coding error that was saying, no, your video's not working properly because you're all screwed up. Well, let's see how I'm doing now. I can hear you, okay, good. Whether or not there's video, I can't tell. I'm trying to figure it all out because, you know, I've got this potato of a laptop that's gonna explode. I have a feeling. I'm gonna work on getting a new one, but as we all know, the shit's not cheap nowadays. Um, where was I? Blind's just upstairs, like I said, dealing with the kids. I'm trying to figure out where the hell the stream is so I can, there it is, at least pull it up on my phone so I have some sort of semblance of sanity right now. Okay, whoops. What am I doing? What did I touch? Okay. I am just. Oh, of course you can. Because, you know, I suck at this. uh, but, yeah, hey, New Fate. Uh, Trying to get this all figured out without killing myself. Because, for some reason, it's showing up as, everyone can see everything. I'm hoping you can see the YouTube page that I have up. I'm trying to fix that. So you have to forgive me for a moment. If you guys see what I'm doing, I kind of don't mind. It might help everybody. Um, so I stayed up. I last night, so I finished watching the usual shit around 1 o'clock. Hopped onto the couch because the kids and the wife took up the bed, and I went, okay, everyone's talking about this Bird Box movie, so what the hell? I might as well put it on. Oh boy. Oh, I should. Wow. Um, I fell asleep near the end, unfortunately, like at the 3/4 of the way mark. So I'm gonna when Blind comes back down, I'm gonna explain to her the first half as best as I can remember it, which should be pretty fun because I'm pretty blasted right now. Um, and then next week I will explain the ending and the second half, so that'll give you guys a chance to catch up and maybe watch it or not. It's I don't. But you know what? I'm gonna hold off. So let me bear with me for a moment while I try and remember how to do all this stuff because this is taking me a minute. Uh, there's the one I wanted to use. But anybody. So yeah. So it's not gonna be gaming tonight. I know you guys are like usually like, oh my god, Blind's gonna kick a shit out of Pink. Yay! No, we're gonna change it up a little tad bit tonight. Just for everybody else's sake, because I'm not in a gaming mood tonight, and I really want. And she was kind of curious about this movie, so I just hope we can do it. Oh, and then what we're gonna do afterwards is we're gonna watch a couple of the challenges if I can manage to do it without killing us. But I think I should. I might be okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey, look who it is. So okay, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, we want this YouTube. I want this one up. I don't want our page up, but where's that? Nope. I broke it. What did I touch? Okay. Um, since we are using OBS, there are funny lights and stuff. I do have that stuff on here. I did at least do that. I'm not that much of an inept person anymore. But let me move this image over here because we don't need that blocking the way. So, Bird Box is what we're gonna watch. Is what we're gonna talk about. Hi, honey. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Well, talk to the crowd.
Hi, crowd.
We have a few people here. We have Terry. Hello, Terry. We have Jacob. Hello, Jacob. We have New Fate.
Oh, hey, Niffy.
Blind Girl's here.
Hey, blind girl.
Cult of Krill.
Hello, Krill.
Ryan Rawlings is here to keep the proximity badgers at bay with his AR-17. It's a specialty one.
Oh,
it's a
good.
little bit above the 15. Uses a little larger of a bullet. Makes them go. Let's see, who else is queued up? I think that's it. That's all the people that have spoken in chat. Blind Girl's waving at the blind girl.
Yeah, well, we're both blind, so it's fine.
It's okay? You sure? What about the... okay. I got nothing without getting hit. Okay, so... Are you ready for this crazy-ass movie? Like, are you curious about it at all? Like, have you heard anything about this movie?
That other than you need to be blindfolded so some monster won't make you kill yourself, that's all I've heard.
Okay, that's pretty interesting on the premise of it. Okay, so when it opens up, so it's Sandra Bullock, John Malkovich is in it. It's the anger that happens with that. Those are the two names that I recognize that were there. There's a bunch of B actresses. I don't know who the black guy was. Because I don't know any names of people. Just like, So, we open up and it's Sandra Bullock. She's single and she's pregnant and she's going to the clinic with her sister.
Okay.
Okay, and they're talking about how... And she been a recluse.
Okay.
And the sister is sitting there saying how she needs to turn on the news, what's going on, and they turn on the news, and it's your typical, it's your opening to your chaos movie of what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on, but everybody's committing suicide. So mass suicides all over the world. It's in Russia. So it's Russia. Who cares? Who gives a shit, right? So they just go about their merry way, and as they're driving, it's chaos starts to creep up a little bit more, and they're talking, and then the sister's like, "You need to get out of the city. You need to come out, be with the horses. That you'll feel great." Okay, no. So they're on their way, just running around, and they notice that starting to go a little chaotic, and more people are starting to kill themselves. And Sandra Bullock's character looks away. Her name is Mallory.
Of course it is.
And so she looks away, and you hear the sister go, "What's that?" And her eyes open up wide, and she's got this deadpan look on her face, and she just starts driving into oncoming traffic. Mallory grabs the wheel, and, "What are you doing?" And this is just deadpan staring, like, you can't fucking tell. So finally the Jeep that they're driving crashes into the back of a parked car, flips over. The sister just gets out, and Mallory gets out, crawls out of the upside down, she's all bleeding. So she just walks past her and walks in front of a garbage truck. Done.
Ow.
Right in front of her, exactly.
No, I mean, ow.
That was impressive.
Please don't do that again.
So, just done. So she's like, "Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do." So she's getting knocked over, pushed over by the running people because it's just like a zombie apocalypse kind of thing. People are just crowding all into her. And this lady and her husband, John Malkovich, is in front of this house, and it's B.D. Wong's house, Charlie. And so, am I missing chat?
Yes, because you're completely turned away from you're just like back to the frickin' monitor.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to explain this. It's so up until this point, so you've got the people on the hill there. It's a little mound and steps at the corner that goes up to this big, massive house. Okay, so we'll hold that for a second. Let's check chat real quick. Don't keep the proximity badges away. I simply keep reminding people that they are here. That's from Ryan. I've heard the news that people are attempting a blindfold challenge and hurting themselves. We'll get to that one in a bit. I've heard so much Chadwick. I've heard so much craziness about this movie. Most people like it. Some people are reading into it too much. Then others are just idiots and hurting themselves. Yeah, like I said, we'll get into that. That's whew, lots of those videos. Plot twist: the movie is one of the monsters. The movie is one of the monsters, and watching it makes you want to kill yourself. Oh, you have no clue, Terry. It was so. Oh, they keep commuting suicides, so they're watching rally videos on a loop from New Fame.
Mm.
Blind Press. Satsu says hello, and he is going to kick your ass in Tekken. Maybe because Tekken, we've realized, is like incredibly slow in compared to like Soul Calibur and
Mortal
MKXL.
Kombat, yeah.
So we might be slowed down because we can't slow ourselves down to that low of a level of.
I have to like actually get up the want to play Tekken, because when I was playing Tekken, like when I played Tekken the first time, I was like, wow. This really fucking sucks.
It's like going from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You just or from Turbo back to 2. You just I'm trying. Okay, so back to where I was. So they're up on their lawn, and so they're up on this lawn, and they're like, oh, cuddling, and the man's wife, so Malkovich's wife. Oh, I can't remember what his name was. Walks and goes down to help her. She's like, she's pregnant. I have to help her. So trying to help the pregnant lady, the black dude grabs her too. And she goes and she looks up and her eyes go wide and she goes, Mom, don't leave me. Walks across the street to a burning car, gets into the driver's seat and closes the door. And then the car explodes. So wife's dead. Wife of dude is dead. You find out in a few minutes that her name was Lydia. So the new black guy, I can't remember his goddamn name right now. It's driving me nuts. If anybody remembers the name of the main black dude, there were two black guys in the house. But that was it. So he grabs Mallory, takes her up off the lawn, and they get to the door, and they kind of plead and go, "Let us in." Mallory goes, "No, that bitch killed my wife." Well, technically, your wife killed yourself.
Totally did.
So, and she goes, and the beginning of it is, so Mallory looks at Malkovich and goes, she said something about her mother. Her mother's been dead for 10 years. And it kind of clicked into me for a second, but at this point I'm like, oh, it's a fucking Rapture movie. Oh, great. That's where my brain was originally going. Whoop. It's Pinky and the Blind taking over the way. Hey, Duck Dog, how you doing, buddy? Trying to explain Bird Box to Blind is kind of difficult.
Yeah, so far it sounds really fucking boring.
It's really fucking dumb. I'm sitting there going, why am I watching this? So I'm sitting there going, hey, I've seen this in about 700 zombie movies in my life. And so you don't see the monster. You don't see anything. It's the concept of the shadow of there is nothing. It's the nothingness from Evil Dead.
Wait, what?
Kind of a thing. Remember how I told you about how...
Yeah, but there's not a nothingness in Evil Dead. You definitely... that's the wrong...
Okay, well, in Evil Dead, it's the wind, right? Remember the Raimi camera thing where he runs out of the wood? That whole thing?
Yeah.
It's that process is the only way you see this monster for the first half of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I can give that much away so far. I'm terrible at this, by the way, people. If it's helping you at all, great. If it's hindering you, you can feel free to donate to tell me to shut the hell up. Chat's not coming up on my feed. But hey, I can see it on there. We're good. So they get in the house, and it's really slow. This whole process is just as slow as I'm describing it. That's the worst part. And it's all huffing and one-liners of "you suck," "let her in." So it was until at this point there's 7 of them, and they figure out, okay. And it's the I cannot remember the fucking guy's name, but he turns into the boyfriend of Mallory. You figure this out because this is the 5 years prior, because it opens up with her and her kids opens up with her and the 2 kids getting into a boat. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I fucked up.
No, wait, what?
It's a time frame. This is a time jumping movie.
Okay, But first of all, you didn't even say that until just
Yeah,
now.
I screwed up. See, now I'm in trouble. I forgot that whole front part because I told you it was 1 o'clock in the morning. So, this is a flashback. Anyway, either way, hold on. It's a flashback. So you flash forward to 5 years again, and she's in the boat going, if you don't take your blindfold off, you're gonna die. So the whole concept of the blindfold thing is her and the two girls are the oh, fuck. I'm terrible at this. The whole thing is the blindfold thing is on the river. Is that the 5 year ahead? So right now the whole house thing, the opening part, is literally it just opened up with them on the river blindfolded. Okay, flash forward 5 years now. There's two toddlers, a boy and girl. The names of the fucking kids are boy and girl. Okay, they have blindfolds on. She has blindfolds on. They're going down the river. Okay, because this is all fucked up the way this bounces around. It's just as bad as my explanation. No, I'm not. I'm not fucking kidding you.
This is.
But it's fucked. Like it's a jump. Okay, so
I don't even want to hear the rest of the description, let alone watch the movie.
But wait, there's more. Okay, so you flash forward 5 years, and they're in this boat on this river in the middle of the Midwest in like Oregon. Like think of this. Okay, so they're going down. They're just drifting in a fucking river in a boat, like the 14 footers we got at the cottage.
Mm-hmm.
One of those in a rowboat and a blanket. Okay, that's what they have to do. That's what they have to do. You find out later on that they have to do. It's a 2 days of this down the river. There's nothing else to this part about the blindfold and the fucking challenge that has it for this for the river. For the first half, it's 24 hours down the river. So when I say flash forward to 5 years, 5 years is just them traveling down the fucking river. Okay? The house is where the drama happened. That's why I'm talking about the house the most. The house is where it all fucking went all stupid to begin with. Because just like the zombie tropes, okay, it's let me in, I'm scared. So after that, after they get into the house and they negotiate with the dead wife's husband, Malkovich. No, see, there's no blind people. That's the whole thing, blind girl. I haven't seen any blind people in this. V did a good video about the movie. I didn't watch any of the movie stuff from anybody yet because I wanted to go into this blind. Ha 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 ha. That's the only word I can come up with. Now, so the way we look at it is in the house now. So you got BD Wong who owns the house. He's Charlie. I think his name is Charlie. And I have a security system. We can't see what it is if we look at it. So they cover up all the windows. They paint all the windows. They paint the garage windows. So everything is newspapered up. Okay. Then it cuts to nighttime, and they all sleep, and that's all you get, right? You get the ghostly hollows, and you see the leaves. Every time the creatures are around, the leaves gust up, and then you see this shadow go in front of the windows. It's just like the fucking zombie tropes, just like any of these horror tropes, the invisible monster tropes. Cloverfield. So then it's the next day, and you hear the scratching at the door. It's, let me in, please, help me, I'm scared, let me in, please. And it's this really fat, pregnant, blonde lady who's really young and really dumb.
Another pregnant
lady. So we got two pregnant women in this house that are about to pop. So you've got Mallory, and you both find out in this scene that they're both due at the end of September and the beginning of October. And the young one's trying to bond with Mallory, and she's like, I don't want to fucking deal with you. Her husband's in the Air Force overseas, which means he's fucking dead. She hasn't heard from him, so she's all alone. She ate all the food. Okay, I'm trying to stay nice on this, but imagine my shock. So Malkovich guy is all this super doomsday guy. He's all like, oh, "Fuck these people! It's every man for himself. You killed my wife." Still, all on that fucking thing. So they let the dummy in. So she's trying to bond, and they decide we have to go get food. Okay. So they decide. So it's been, I think, 2 weeks at this point. And they run out of food. Okay, so we have to go to the grocery store. And one of the guys that's there, the other black guy, is a clerk from the local grocery store. Convenient. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not reading any messages, Terry. I'm trying to just I'm trying not to give any interpretation. I'm trying to just explain how stupid this movie actually is from a visual perspective, and explain it to her. So and so they're like, okay, we have to get to the grocery store. But how? If we look, we're gonna kill ourselves. I got it. There's an SUV in the garage. So they paint all the windows, everything, newspapers, everything, so you can't see it all. And they use the proximity sensors of the truck to travel. And all I'm thinking is, okay, when we last looked outside the house, there were car wrecks everywhere around the house. Mm-hmm. They managed to back out perfectly, close the garage door, and execute a perfect exit and leave.
Yeah, okay. This is fucking.
So they say, hold on, it gets, but wait, there's more. What?
This is retarded. No, this is fucking stupid.
Okay, but do you want to know where the blonde? Okay, so Charlie and BD Wong dies, and the way that he does it is, he decides that it's a brilliant idea to use the security cameras. I know, if I don't look directly at the monster, I will not kill myself. Well, he was wrong. They left him alone in his office by himself next to a stone-mantled fireplace. And they hear him going rocking back and forth until they finally, as soon as they open the door, he falls over and smashes his head off the mantle. And they cover their eyes and smash the monitor. It's like, oh my god, we didn't dare look at it. Safe. Now, back at the grocery store, on the grocery store trip, was the weirdest thing. This is what pissed me off. One of the most things about this first half was they get into the store, and Malkovich is this closet drunk. He goes right to the booze aisle and starts chugging on the expensive stuff. And he goes, we can live at the grocery store. Yeah, no problem. Awesome. And suddenly they're at the deli section and they hear at the back freezer door, help me, let me in, help me, help me. And they're like, no, fuck that. No, don't let the guy in. Fuck that guy. And and then suddenly the black guy goes, wait, fish fingers? Is that you? Yes, it's me. Let me in.
Oh yeah, because that's.
It's like, holy fuck, no. I'm surprised you didn't wake up from me hearing this shit. So, of course, let him in, it's okay, I know him. And it turns out, come look outside, come look at it, it's so beautiful, you want to see it, you want to look, come look outside. And he's this big fucking monster of a guy. Bashes the door open, and they're like, we can't close the door. So the grocer guy goes, fuck it, rams into the fucking giant guy and takes him outside, and the door closes, and you see blood come out from under the door. Mm-hmm. Where have we seen this before? This is my problem with this movie, people, is it is just...
That's your problem?
That's one of the 500,000 fucking problems I had with this movie last night.
Despite the fact that in every other horror movie, it's been okay to look at the evil things.
Well, you can't even look at its foot. You can't even look at its shadow. You will kill yourself. So I'm going, okay. And in one scene, so where am I? I'm at the grocery store. So then they drive back. Okay. Now, the thing I missed was on the way to the grocery store, remember how I said about the proximity sensors? Mm-hmm. There's a scene for like 3 minutes. And this is 3 real life fucking minutes. So it took forever. It felt like 10. So they're sitting there and they stop. because all the sensors go off at once, and the shadows emerge over the truck, and they're all quiet.
Because that's how SUV proximity sensors work.
Hold on. And nothing happened. The thing just goes away. And they just keep driving back to the grocery store. And then they crash into the fucking grocery store hard enough for me to go, they aren't leaving with that much fucking damage.
But
they managed to get home perfectly fine.
Okay, so the proximity sensors told them when shadows were there, but not when a building was there?
Right.
Okay, I'm done. Nope, I'm done. I don't want to hear anymore.
That's just 5 years prior.
I don't care.
But they're not all dead yet.
That's nice.
But you gotta see the best part and how the rest of them die. It's so fucking great how they kill off 4 people at once. Okay? So remember how I told you about the guy at the grocery store that was clawing at the door, going, let me in, let me in? Well, it turns out that... Okay, hold on. Back up 5 seconds. So, middle of the night now, fat blonde lady hears someone pounding at the door, the dumb pregnant one, pounding at the door and fucking going, let me in, I'm scared, I'm terrified, right? This is guy in a suit, scrawny little fucking guy with a suitcase, or satchel. And she lets him in.
Of course she does.
Mallory grabs the gun and she's pointing the shotgun at the guy. Everyone now shows up. What's going on? You let him the fuck in! It's all this kind of yelling and shit. And Malkovich doesn't trust the guy. Because he just doesn't trust anybody. He's like, fuck all of you. I will shoot you all if I could. Level of thing. Mm-hmm. And this is why... The only thing that kept me going was him. John Malkovich's character, because he dies in almost every one of his... I swear. But he's also awesome. So I had to just to pay respects to that, okay? So, B.D. Wong's dead, right? We've already established that. He's dead, okay? The other black guy's dead. That leaves 5 plus 2, so we're back to 7 again, okay? I didn't tell you about the shock jock guy that looked like Vanilla Ice. There's some Puerto Rican academy chick who... Before they went to the grocery store, he was like, I'm not going to fuck you, I'm going to fuck you, because he's like some drugged out, strung out weirdo guy. And she's like the police academy elite with like the banging ass and the yoga pants. Like literally, he walked in on her bent over, stretching, and she's like, you'll never have a chance. And that night of the grocery incident, they're fucking in the back room because Mallory walked in on them. It's just tropes everywhere. It's so fucking annoying. It's just so stupid. This is why I hate current movies. Yeah, I was done at about that scene. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. But then I thought, I have to power through this because I promised everybody I would do this. I told you I would explain this movie to you, so... Because we can't talk shit on it if we don't know about it.
Sure we can.
No, you can't talk shit on a movie if you haven't watched it. This is the problem. This is why everybody has problems with good fucking movies. It's people just listen to the hype. They don't actually pay attention to the uselessness of the movie. Okay. So let him... Oh, the suit guy. Okay, so... So, in the grocery store, she found birds. Okay, this is where the bird box thing comes in. So she found birds, like lovebirds. So she brought them, because she then figured out when the attack happened, the birds go crazy. When these things show up. When the monsters are near, the birds go insane. Okay. So, the suit guy is a weird fucking key to this portion of the ending of this first half. They let him in, and you can tell the guy's... I'm like, don't let this fucking guy in. It's one of those. You're like, this guy's gonna fuck everything up. Everyone knows it.
Well, technically, the blonde fucked everything up.
Well,
because she let him.
When Malkovich went kind of a little batshitty with them about the gun and everything, they threw him in the garage. And locked him in there. But this isn't till... So the kids, the 2 Puerto Rican chick and the drugged out guy, they fuck off at this point. That night, right after the dude showed up in the suit, they fuck off and stole the truck. You don't see them at all. Okay, after that, they're just gone.
They stole the truck.
They stole the truck.
Crashed into the grocery store.
That they had driven home.
Drove home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep, sure.
We're not there yet. So, creepy guy is creepy. The labor happens all of a sudden.
Whose labor?
Both of them at the same time.
Of course.
Both of them go into labor at the exact same time.
You owe me the rest of that joint after this. You realize that, right? And you're not playing Spider-Man when this is done either.
I have been kicked off of Spider-Man. Save me.
It's fucking my turn. And Terry, you're right. This is him getting back at me for beating him at video games.
We're still not there yet. But wait, there's more! So, as they're going into labor, and Malkovich is locked in the garage because he went crazy.
Well, I would go
suit
crazy
guy,
with
hold
those
on,
assholes
just
running
wait,
around.
just wait. So, suit guy lets the cat out of the bag, and they had heard on that Northwood, which is the insane asylum, has been escaped. And the nuts are running about.
He's one of them, let me guess.
But wait, there's more! So, after they find this out, and the women go into labor, so they're upstairs in the bedroom with this 90-year-old woman, just some random, I have no idea who the fuck she is. You only see her for like these half a seconds. And they're giving birth with scissors and stuff to cut the umbilical. So it's like a fucking 5-10 minute scene of them giving birth, the two girls at the same time. And and you see him take the birds and put them in the freezer. The crazy suit guy. Malkovich is like, hello, I see you fucking, what the hell is going on? What the fuck are you doing? But just ignoring him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Puts the birds in the freezer, goes and grabs his satchel and sits at the coffee table, starts pulling out all these drawings of these fucking creatures and fucking monsters and starts sketching another one, right? And going fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And and you hear through him right before this happened, he said, the people from Northwood are grabbing people and holding their eyes open and making them stare at the sky. Mm. Okay, so these guys aren't killing themselves, but they're contributing to it. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, oh shit. Oh, right. The psychos, yeah. So, crazy guy, so that's how you find that out, that this is what's happening, right? And this is, I'm like, okay, so you're one of those fucking nut jobs. You're the one that lets them in, because he found out that the house that the guy was staying in got broken into by these people, and that's what they did. They forced them to open their eyes and stare at the monsters. Mm-hmm. And he says, and Malkovich looked at him and goes, did you stare at the monster? And he goes, no, I didn't. I got away. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, he's all bloodshot and his eyes are all fucked up, right? Mm-hmm. So he then gets into the trance, the I'm going to kill myself trance. Goes upstairs to where the women are screaming and having birth, and the babies it's just all the panic is done. And can I hold the baby?
Oh, God.
After he's torn all the newspapers and everything off of the windows. And he's like, and he goes into the room, you want to see something, little girl? Come look outside. Mallory, bring her to the window. And, takes the baby from Mallory has the fat blonde chick look out the window, and you see her go into that mode, holding the baby, walking towards the window.
Oh, fuck off.
Mallory grabs the baby. Give me the baby. Just give me the baby. And Fat Lady Jones jumps out the window and dead. Okay, so this is where girl comes from. Now, here's the fucked up part. Black dude, old lady, and Malkovich. And Suit Boy, okay? The black dude was knocked out downstairs by the suit guy. Malkovich is now somehow got up. But not until after suit guy managed to take old lady to the window, open her eyes where she stabs herself in the neck with the scissors. I swear, Sam Raimi and fucking Who's Captain fucking dumb? Who's Captain Stupid Gore? M Night Shyamalan guy. They all got together and made the worst script in the world to make this.
Isn't gore.
Well, no, the shitty storylines, the shitty twists is Shyamalan.
Okay.
Okay, shitty plot twists is Shyamalan, and it's just bad all around. But and then throws her out the window. And then Malkovich grabs the suit guy who throws Malkovich on the ground and stabs him in the chest with the fucking scissors.
Yeah, that's possible.
And then Mallory grabs the shotgun and doesn't want and has her eyes closed and shoots Suit Boy.
Please tell me at least Soup Boy made a fucking noise first.
Don't get me started.
Because otherwise, if you're gonna have me believe that somebody just had their eyes shut and got a perfect kill shot, then fuck off.
Yeah. Eli Roth for gore, M. Night for plot twists, and Raimi for story. This is the worst of all of them. Okay, so yeah. Now, so that's everybody dead now.
Good. Can we stop?
So now Mallory and Black Guy are in love, and they are trying to get to this mythical place because they were on a radio talking. Right? They had been traveling. They got out of the house. They escaped with the babies, and they found a new safe place. And it cuts to her raiding and these guys in Nissans, shocking, doing donuts and shit in the driveway trying to find people. I'm guessing the psychos.
Mm-hmm.
So So for 5 years, this is going on, and yeah, that's the first half of the movie.
Why did there need to be another half?
It gets worse because that's only 24 hours down the river. Because now at this point it cuts to 5 years later again, where she's in the boat and it's 24 hours down the river. And what?
Didn't you just say that?
Yes, I did say that.
So
the halfway point is 24 hours. It's 48 hours down the river. Yes, it cuts to this. This is how shitty it is.
Another 5-year jump and another 24 hours down the.
It's the same. No, it's back and forth. See, this is hard to do time fucking jumping movies. In the river, when they're blindfolded, it's 5 years in the future. All the stuff that just happened at the house, with all the people dying and her falling in love with the black guy, was 5 years ago.
Okay.
So now we're in current day, which is 5 years later. Don't you hate these kind of movies?
No, not just no, because you don't have to do them this badly. It is possible to do fucking time jump movies.
So the second half, you end up going into, it talks about, it's more of what happens on the river and with the black dude flashbacks until and so we can talk about that next week, because right now we wanted to see if I can get this challenge thing to actually work. So, no. See, what the hell did you do to torture this bad by watching? Oh fuck! Everybody was doing it, and I'm like, I'm gonna take a look and just maybe it's not that bad. I actually thought it wasn't gonna be that bad. But for the fact that the entire first half of this movie was nothing but your typical zombie apocalypse horror tropes mixed in with a rapture vibe, I kind of threw in the towel. Honestly, I threw in the towel at the grocery store. I really did, but I powered through it because everybody needs to torture themselves once in a while. I have no idea how I'm going to cleanse my palate of this. Because I thought, hey, maybe it's good. No. So, just to give you a quick thing on the blindfold challenge. So, remember how I explained how they're blindfolded, they can't look?
Yeah.
So, they figured out over the course of that 5 years that if you have a little bit of looking through, so they're not even blindfolded. It's not fucking, it's sheer.
Okay.
So they're looking at like a 40% LP.
Okay.
So they can see shadows and shapes, and that's about it. Okay?
I bet you the people in the blindfold challenge aren't doing the same thing.
Like, it doesn't look that way. I don't know if they're getting that much into it. The Bird Box challenge is applied by either Netflix or the actual movie to keep people to watch it. That's the weird thing, Rico. I looked at it, and where's my mouse? when I actually looked at Bird Box challenge videos, it was a little disconcerting. I wish I could tell you a total number. But, I mean... Oh, there's new ones. 8, 7, 25, 7. I tried the Bloxburg...
Did they try and upload this with the blindfold on?
Yeah, this person looks like they're blind... Oh, they're blindfolded themselves in the game. You would think the blind people... would inherit the entire Earth... would inherit the entire Earth. That's the thing, right? But my whole thing about this thing is how this movie has no endgame. There is, because the whole purpose of this trip to be blindfolded for 2 days is what they're doing. Is to go down a river to where it no longer goes. And she got all this information through broken radio chatter too. Mm-hmm. Until you hear the birds. When you hear all the birds, that's where we are. And then they started asking about kids. That's the other weird thing, is every single time they talk about children. Do you have any children? Are there children? And they have a really creepy fucking vibe about it. I don't know if any of you guys actually watched it or not. Yeah, let's see here. Bird Box Challenge, hilarious. Let's see, this one's from 3 days ago. There's got to be a way to do that.
Wish you could see what I see through my eyes.
Now I haven't decided to my toothbrush. Quiet, Rain. No. Leave us alone. Be quiet, girl. This way. This is fun. I don't want to hit you. Walk. No, by the bathroom.
Got it. Sorry, Black.
Light on? Okay. Now I have my sense to my toothbrush.
Because I had a horrible setup and I broke my belt. So she's trying to brush her teeth blindfolded with an electric toothbrush.
This is so much harder than I thought. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god.
This is life for you.
It's an electric fucking toothbrush. You don't even have to move your hand.
Skip a little bit. Let's see what goes down. She's putting her shoes on.
You ready to cook a meal?
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be horrible.
Cook a meal blindfolded. Hey, everyone got this, Mom? over the audio? Okay. I'm new to this.
It's the easiest thing to make.
True.
Yeah. That's a little better. Okay. That better? Happy now?
Right.
Is that white?
Oh,
Yep.
so she's trying. Yeah, this is just sad. This is fucking sad. This is the kind of shit, like. So this is one of those.
Then let's get cheese. Storing all that. Cheese! Okay, here we go.
Oh, he's not gonna work in there, right? Well, yeah, you do this all the time. This is what you do every day. You cook dinner. You cook food. Dramatic music is dramatic.
This is not even funny at all. No, it's not. It's fucking.
It's sad.
Handle. There. Okay.
Okay, so that's one.
It's gonna be fire.
This one has 475 downvotes to 187 likes.
Good.
Yeah, well, her thumbnail is her blindfolded with her baby.
Oh, yeah. That's fucking smart. To do something that you're not used to doing.
No, it's
with
just
your
a picture of her.
infant.
No, she's just a thumbnail. That's all. She wasn't actually carrying the baby. Do not try the Bird Box challenge at 3 a.m. Something is following me.
Yeah.
Clickbait. Fuck you, Graphnix. Bird Box actual house where the movie was filmed. Jesus. Don't try this at home. It is very stupid, but funny. If she burns her hand, I'd laugh.
You're the only one who gets a blankie.
What's going on, guys? Today we're doing the bird.
Oh God, your brain hurts me. Your voice already hurt me.
Your brain.
This is just.
Yes, she did. At the start, she had the baby and it says Richo.
Oh, she did? Okay. Fuck. Dumb people. Changing a diaper blind. That'd be a good one. Bird Box challenge goes viral. Oh, that's the ET thing. Oh, where was the cop video? That's what I wanted to show. I wanted to see something. Because apparently the police have gotten involved and said you should not do the Bird Box video.
Because apparently they have to say it. It's a necessary thing.
Well, it's like the 24-hour Bird Box challenge. Like, you got this thumbnail is... Oh, that's Adam fucking Sala. No wonder. Kiss my ass. Oh, it's Adam Sala. Oh, okay, got to. How does someone get this many subs? How do you get 4.5 million subs by being a piece of shit?
We're not put it.
Then it is not a strikes.
Playing place. You just playing.
So he's at the 4.5 million.
See you later, straight cis male.
I want you.
Cause I
need you.
I'm down.
Alright.
It do me.
One of these, it helps.
It do me, gang. I am back. Slim, you can release your diss track. I don't really care. Just know that I'm gonna clap back 100 times harder. So, buddy, sleep with one eye open.
Like, or is it just nothing but you shit talk? Is that all you do?
Oh, that's it, guys. She's gonna go get the mail.
Your computer's off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I think it's because Google fucking Chrome was running still. So this might actually help now. Bird Box explained in 10 minutes. This is just sad. No, this whole thing about this whole Virgo, like, compilation of it all. Confirm your age. Go fuck yourselves. I don't want this cancer on my fucking feed. That's why we're doing this incognito.
I hate these people, says Krill. Yeah, me too.
This is just dumb.
Yeah, that's right, Susie. People are
Sandra
making
Bullock had no
videos
problem
based on
yelling
the
at her
Bird
on-screen
Box
kids.
movie.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we
she
showed
yells
some
at
of
them a
those
lot. She
videos
actually
that have
says,
gone
like, I will
viral
hit you,
to
I will
folks here
hurt
on
you.
Hollywood
If you remove
Boulevard.
your
The
blindfold,
reaction
I
was
will
pretty
beat you.
universal. This is dangerous stuff, and Netflix is also warning against it.
Or they're driving. Oh my gosh.
That's reaction
Oh,
to
I
the
gotta find a
so-called
driving
Bird
one.
Box
Yeah, there
Challenge.
was a-
Some folks are posting videos like this one showing themselves driving while blindfolded. Or there's this video of a father
Oh, there it
walking
is. Yeah,
his
there's one
kids
where the-
through a home with
Yeah,
their
where he
eyes
walks his kid
covered.
through the wall.
To understand these antics, of course, you have to see the movie. Survival in Bird Box depends on staying blindfolded because seeing the supernatural beings that invaded the country means instant
I'm
death.
pretty sure you are
No
right, Rico.
circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
There's even a scene where Sandra Bullock and her fellow survivors drive to a grocery store with the car windows blacked out, a scene now being mimicked in this so-called challenge.
Like the driving part is definitely, I don't know.
The
I would
driving part
definitely
is
do it.
fucking
That's all I
retarded,
have to
and
say.
you people should all be
it's a little
killed.
insane.
Someone's gonna end up getting hurt if it goes too far.
I think that's dangerous. Yeah.
Not the smartest there.
Not the smartest.
One teen we found tonight said she's done her own version of the challenge.
We just we put it on blindfolds, and then we were walking around the house.
I'm working on it.
Did you get hurt?
Hopefully my computer will
Kinda.
not explode while it gives the message. Holy shit, Gun Fox.
All right, there you have it. Netflix tweeted tonight, can't believe I have to say this, but please do not hurt yourselves with this Bird Box challenge. We don't know how this got started, and we appreciate the love, but boy and girl, that's a reference to the movie, have just one wish for 2019,
Boy
and it
girl
is
is
that
not a
you
boy and girl
not
is
end
the
up
name
in the
of the
hospital
fucking kids.
due to
That's the
memes.
bullshit
So
part.
there you have
She
it.
named
Netflix
her
telling people to be
fucking- the fucking
careful.
kids boy
Don't
and
blindfold
girl.
yourself and drive. That's
Which is
basically
which
what
they
this
haven't
boils down
designated
to.
yet, but they still.
Reporting live in Hollywood, I'm Tom Wade, KCAL 9 News.
Oh. Yeah,
It's Richo, by the way.
Oh, it's Richo?
Yes.
There's no such thing as a perfect writer. This is why I use Grammarly to check my work.
If I'm putting commas in the wrong places, that can shift my credibility and ability to influence and persuade others.
It helped me become a better writer and not be so afraid to share.
English is my second language, but I use Grammarly pretty much every time I type on my computer.
Grammarly is like an invisible writing assistant.
It doesn't just correct me, but it teaches me.
I have the peace of mind that at the end it's going to be fine.
Thank you for the $15.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my god.
That's Sandra Bullock in the Bird Box.
This is pretty bad.
With the incredible Sarah Paulson.
No. Bad YouTube. Bad YouTube. Bad. No. No Ellen. So there's a compilation of this, but that's the one that said I had to confirm my age. But yeah, so this is the Bird Box Challenge versus Flamethrower. Okay, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
24-hour Bird Box Challenge. Oh, and these people are sponsored by SeatGeek. Go fuck yourselves with your 2.7 million fucking views.
Okay,
Let's see
it's
what
recording.
a 2.8 million
Okay.
view video looks like.
So we watched a movie the other night called Bird Box.
Oh wait, don't spoil this for me.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Recreate living a day how they would live in Bird Box, which means you have to be blindfolded.
Is it trendy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to be rough.
Okay, so this dummy is saying you have to go a day with being blindfolded for the whole day. Ah ha 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 ha.
Okay, no, literally, I couldn't understand what she was.
Like from the video.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You want to try? Okay, I'm trying just not to make it so it doesn't echo for the people, because I would feel bad. They don't need to hear this cancer twice.
Oh wait, don't spoil this for me.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Recreate living a day how they would live in Bird Box,
Yeah,
which means you have to be blindfolded.
Oh, I see why. 'Cause that might work.
Yeah.
Is that better? I think I figured it out.
Going to be rough.
there's desktop audio output to mic audio output, and the desktop audio was over the mic audio.
Door, if you're outside, you have
So I hope that's better, everybody.
What do you mean? We're not gonna be able to breathe. Over your eyes!
Whoa! Under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
Yeah. That's what she said to the kids.
And no, turn it over, Morgan. Turn it.
So they're putting a blindfold. Yeah.
Ask Siri to do it.
My boyfriend.
Can you hear it better now?
I can see.
Okay.
This is
Everybody can hear us
We're
better?
gonna have to put some more on then.
I hope.
Do you want some donuts? Bird box mukbang. Okay, we gotta go.
Okay, when?
Same.
Like
now.
Okay, well.
Okay, let's see here.
In profile.
She could literally stalk all of her boys.
They're wearing night masks,
and
being
one
driven or
boy
being
in
chauffeured.
particular found out that Morgan was stalking him on LinkedIn.
My name was like Daniel Smith.
And they're talking their bullshit.
Oh, don't get aggressive with me yet.
So, if someone... I don't find how this is funny.
And if you don't be...
Like, really. Richo might be smack on here. Because they have the same... This is interesting. They're using the same... Aha. Very interesting. Anybody else noticing a pattern here?
What?
Are Bird Box fans really this zombified? No. Like... It's weird. But this is dumb beyond dumb. Beyond fucking dumb.
It's dumb, like...
all they're doing is occlusion training, but
the wrong way.
The wrong way, and making a mockery of something that is simple. Like, it's weird. You can't really take the message like, yeah, I don't care about the movie. The movie is not what everybody made it seem to be. Movie's just shit.
Yeah.
These challenges are fucking retarded.
These challenges are fucking, like...
This is extreme planking, but dumber. Like, I will hang out with an extreme planker before I'll hang out with any of these idiots. I wear a blindfold and I do stuff. Durr.
I don't wear a blindfold and I do stuff. Durr.
Oh, man, my fucking brain. But yeah. So that's impressive. What happens if babies see the Bird Box monster? Oh, fuck off. See, there's another one using the same bottom box. Interesting. I'm just noticing the worst Bird Box challenge fails. Okay, this is a compilation. Okay, hood rat wearing a blindfold. And I say hood rat. Box jumping up her stairs in heels and broke the banister. Blind running. It's a blind sprint. I'm guessing that was Jamaica.
Good.
So now somebody put a whole bunch of chairs in the middle of an alleyway, and this dude's trying to shimmy his way through the obstacle course of chairs and shit. Steps on a skateboard. Guaranteed he pulled his groin. That's probably the most bathing they've done all week. Large black lady, and because they're in a bathtub, pretending they're in rapids because movie. Oh, look at that! We have another another streaming berry labby thing.
A streamy berry labby thingy.
From Gunfox, another $5. Yeah, all those fucking retards need to be removed from the fucking gene pool and never allowed to have kids due to they don't have enough IQ. I hope they don't have the IQ to actually have kids. These people are almost this bad as retarded college kids.
Yep.
These are the parents of retarded college kids, I'm guessing. Like this one, who's trying to pour coffee.
Fucking
She's holding the cup over the floor.
Okay, not even a sighted person pours coffee that way. Fuck off with that
Minecrafting kids.
Fuck
so
off.
You got little kids trying it. Yeah, dumb. People are fucking retarded.
Okay, who here? Okay, seriously. One's in chat. If when you pour a hot beverage, you decide that you're going to hold the cup in your hand over the floor and pour the hot beverage. Or two's in the chat if you actually set your cup on the counter like a sane person first.
And Krill, you have no clue how right you are and how hard it was for me not to make those jokes.
Oh, the Section 8.
Yeah. That was really hard. It's hard to stay PC-ish on this platform because we're on your channel. My channel, I could give a shit less. Your channel, we don't want you getting in trouble. I mean, you get Sinatra on. That's like right-wing enough, right? You got twos. We got twos. Lots of twos.
Yeah. Yeah. And last time I checked, most of you could see. So,
This is... Again, there's the same fucking font blocking. This is really interesting. And I bet you, let's see, what's that one at? Another named channel. Laura Ann Oliviera. Those other ones were named channels. Nicole Skies. Morgan, what's her name? That one that had the 2.7 million views?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morgan Adams.
Richo said a few minutes back in chat that some big channels are probably paid.
Oh, guaranteed they're fucking paid.
Do the challenge.
It's nuts. I bet it wasn't hot coffee. I don't know.
I bet it was.
Oh, Trevante Rhodes is the name of the black guy. This is the guy that
Trevante?
Trevante is the guy, the actor's name. But yeah.
Trevante.
Trevante. Now I can't get that damn thing out of my head from Wild Wild West. Avante! Man, oh man. Like, why? What is the point? Bird Box Movie Challenge. So that one's got 2,000 views. This is what I mean. It's like, here we go. Here's a driving one. I see a guy in a car with a thumbnail.
Es ist 2019 und wir beginnen direkt mit einer wirklich
Creepy
dummen
Pasta
Challenge.
Punch.
Denn heute möchte ich euch von
And
einem
he
ganz
speaks in Dutch.
geht es um ein apokalyptisches
Diverse
Szenario. Verschiedenste
diverse
Apokalypsenfilme
I
haben wir in der
can't fucking
Vergangenheit
read
schon
Dutch.
häufiger gesehen. Und meist
Don't care, just go to your stupid challenge.
ist deutlich grausamer. Denn in dem Moment, wo man die Kreatur
another
anguckt,
thingy from
werden sich die Augen verfärben.
Section 8 no IQ required, and the great thing about some movies, the black guy always dies.
In this case, it was a twofer.
Oh my.
It was really weird how it was a wow, the amount of vitriol liberal speak you could see pouring out of this fucking movie.
Yeah.
It was just so sad. Hey, Costin, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Mr. Adam. If you want to play me, you got to add me, by the way. You keep forgetting to do that. That's how it works.
How long do we want to go? We got
Like we can kill it. We can wrap it up in 15. I mean, I know you want to play some games. I want to go have a shower, and I want to get some sleep because I'm fucking dead from getting brains sucked out from that piece of shit movie. And I still have to watch the second half of it in order to clarify next week for you. Because I'm sure everyone's going to love to hear that cancer. And by the way, let me know how you guys like this. Because the gaming stuff's fun, but it gets tedious. Like, it gets repetitive. I figured we could mix it up a little bit. If you guys got a movie you guys want me to watch and try and describe to blind, please feel free. And if it's something I like, it's even better. Adam, anytime you want to play me, just add me.
Yes, play on PS4. His thing is, what is it?
Driving Ape. Yeah. Oh, is this the guy? The baby got knocked... Oh, no, it's just some random. But yeah. Maybe I should do an eating challenge video. I mean, I could do it. What do you guys think? Is an extra large pizza in 3 minutes okay? Or would that get me, would that get me booed? What?
God.
I do it without blinking.
I know.
What? I mean, I could do an eating challenge. And I don't even make a mess when doing it. That's the funnier part.
It's true.
Militarily fast. I just used to eat standing up. You know, that's the rule. You don't get to eat in the military. The Navy, you don't do shit. Oh, look, another one. Say something German and I'll pull World War II all over your ass again. Wie geht es Schneiden?
That's not German.
I know.
I was about to say...
He said German. He said German.
I was about to indulge him.
Du hast Duschen. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Buongiorno.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Isn't that yes?
Hi?
Yeah.
Hi.
What I should have said was hi.
Where's Aiden? But yeah, if you guys come up with any movies like you guys want me to try and do this for, it would be fun. I ate a 5-pound burger in 12 minutes. You slow ass. I make 5-pound burgers for lunch. A large pizza would be easy. I said extra large, so it's a 20. It would be a 22-inch double pepperoni, well done, regular crust from Twice the Deal, and I can eat it in about 3 to 4 minutes. But y'all motherfuckers gotta pay up for that.
I'll be bad. I'm getting my flamethrower in my desk. Oh my. Classic Alien. Ooh.
The classic Alien? I haven't.
I haven't seen the classic Alien. I've only seen... We haven't watched Alien together yet.
I have Alien, Aliens... I think I have Return some.
Resurrection, you mean?
Fuck that. I will not watch Resurrection.
That's what the third one is.
That was the fourth one. Third one is... There were the original 3, and then you got into the weird ones.
I'm pretty sure
you guys want me to do Alien or Aliens?
I've seen Aliens. A 48-inch pizza.
48-inch?
That's a
What's on
4-foot pizza.
It's a 4-foot diameter pizza? I could do it. Give me 10 minutes.
It took 2.5 pounds. I can imagine that.
Oh, you made that?
Yeah, you used to work at a pizzeria.
Okay, so so Chadwick, you know how big an extra large, a 22-incher is. 5 minutes. Less. See, when I was in high school, I used to I was forced on a diet. And unfortunately, I cheated. The way I cheated was I had exactly 20 minutes before my mother and my stepfather got home. So I managed to get to Little Caesars, grab a combo with the crazy fries and the pop, or the crazy bread, the sauce, and the pop, and the big pizza. I would get home, scarf the whole pizza, eat the crazy bread, drink the pop, and manage to get it all tossed out before anybody was home. With no evidence.
Don't ask why he had to do that.
Well, when you're... I was 250 at 12, but at that point I was 14 and I was already sitting at 180. And I was playing a ton of football. So. Oh, look! Alien Resurrection and eat the fucking pizza in less than 3 minutes, fat boy. Holy shit! It's a 50. Oh, thanks, cunt fox.
I told you it was Alien Resurrection. So.
I will not regret this idea. I've done it. I do it I just did it last night. I was actually thinking I should put a camera on for this.
Thank you, cunt fox.
So is it morning in USA yet, or still Sunday night? It is 11:20 p.m. on the East Coast there, Richo. And it is 11:50 on the Maritimes, though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Half an hour.
No, it's more. Okay, so in the Maritimes, it's 12:20, so 12:50.
Where's the 30-minute mark?
Newfoundland.
Okay, is that not the Maritimes?
But it's not 11:50, it's 12:50.
Oh, okay.
You said 11:50.
So wait, so what's at Atlantic time then?
Nova Scotia, PEI, New Brunswick.
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Well, I lived in Virginia. It was Eastern time. It was not Atlantic. It was Eastern fucking time.
It's Eastern time here. What's your point?
My point exactly. Oh, this is too much fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. I really do. This has been a fun night. See, that's why, like I said, I wanted to do something different. I'm glad we did something different. How do you feel about this? Are you happy with this? This was fun. Are we gonna have to do a breakup stream now?
No.
Because those seem to be getting hundreds of thousands of views.
To be honest, I was a little annoyed at first, but I'm okay now.
You're okay now? Well, I'm gonna put the movie on then.
No, you're fucking not.
Oh, this is too much fun. This is too great. You guys are awesome for sticking around and watching this chaos. Why you people enjoy this, I have no idea, but thank you for sticking around. Oh, holy shit. Okay, let's see what other cancer we can find on this. Okay, so what do you have for questions about this shit? Bird Box Challenge in Jamaica? Okay. It's only got 71 views. It's 38 seconds. Yeah, that's Jamaica.
Yo, danger. Hold on. Oh, you know my name.
Okay. That's such high production from Jamaica. That's great. Give them a chance. They'll come up.
So, for the last 9 minutes, what are we doing?
I'm trying not to laugh. Gunfox is off tomorrow. Awesome. Blind will have her show on. Oh yeah, we can do the plugs for your shows.
Yeah.
So tomorrow you've got your coffee stream with Skep Talk.
Yes, and it will be back to normal without. Mom, I need some help.
Yes, that is true. The boys are gone back to school tomorrow.
I love my boys, but it's.
So all of you people that
showed great patience with me and my children, I thank you.
Oh, you should watch something so stupid. Olympia was her name. Was that it? Yes, okay. Yes, that was the fat bitch's name, the dumb fat blonde lady. Her name was Olympia. She was the size of Olympus.
Huh.
I don't care. Oh, we are horrible people. We should be hung from the ceilings. We should be done, but no one will get us down.
Gotta finish my book so I can start my new book.
I'm
almost done.
Oh, reading books.
Yes.
See, the problem is you also have to finish writing your book.
Yes, I do. But now I will be accused of being horribly racist because I'm white and my characters are all either black or Latino.
Or because you're a disabled LGBTQ blind woman, you might get away with it because you could simply say, "Well, I'm writing from the perspective of a Latinx person." You could do that.
Ali would never call himself Latinx. He would never call himself Latinx. Ever.
Gunfox is shooting me some news, and he's off tomorrow, so he'll be watching.
Okay, well, I will make sure that I will peruse and pick some articles.
And if you guys haven't noticed, I did update the Streamlabs fund, the Streamlabs goal. We're going to actually try and get some proper audio stuff, and if I can, I'm going to try and upgrade and get an actual desktop.
Yeah, Pincalo needs a fucking computer. Like,
it's
badly.
quite sad. It really is. I want to be able to do this shit right. One of the main reasons I haven't done any videos for Blind is, by the way, I'm sorry to everybody who looks forward to those wonderful videos that I chop up and throw together. But the only problem is my computer's going to explode if I try and do that shit.
And he will throw mine.
I hate Mac with a passion.
I really don't want him to throw mine, so...
However, Movie Maker isn't that bad. It's just limited. That's the problem. It's the Mac system is limited in scope. I don't have much power when it comes to doing that because it's Maple. So... But anyways, you can say that you cannot see color. Oh, but didn't you know there's a video out there? I wish I could find it right now. Of was it a Vox video or a Vice video? You responded to it. You blew up about it. You're racist because you're blind.
Oh, are you racist?
Yeah.
And there's a girl who goes, I am racist. And you can totally tell she's got a big smile on her face when she says it. And it wasn't Vox. It was Cut. There was Cut was in the
Blind people describe racism?
Yeah.
Okay, we got 4 minutes.
Oh, Poppy's asking me if I want to stream. Do I want to stream?
You got 3 minutes.
You're blind, you must not be racist.
You're blind, you must not be racist, right?
I am racist.
Yeah, her. I am racist.
My name is Jacob Kamaunu, and I am a restaurateur.
My name is Mike Mello, and I have light perception, so I can tell like the lights are on or the studio lights are on, but I can't like see anything else.
I can't see anything, no lights, no color, anything. Totally dark.
I know.
No.
I would like to think that I'm not. However, there are those stereotypes that have been instilled in everyone.
I am
That doesn't mean you're racist.
because I think every white person is racist. I participate in institutions, like I benefit from capitalism, which was built on
If she could see, she'd talk with her hands.
I experienced
people talk with their
racism, but I don't let it bother me. I think allowing it to
Your
affect
glasses
me,
are pissing me off. Please fix them. You're blind, not
gives them
retarded.
the upper hand.
They're at the tip of his nose and cockeyed.
No.
Oh, please.
Because I can't see.
Blindness does sometimes take those racial cues out of society, because if I can't tell by someone's voice or accent or whatever, like I have no idea.
I've noticed with a lot of people I meet, I don't really find out what their race is until a while after we meet.
You know, we don't necessarily go around asking, oh, are you black, are you white, you know. You are who you are as far as I'm concerned.
I work with a person who's Japanese, but I would have no idea unless she told me. Like, there's just no, like, cue that I have.
Does the sound that
I
she
can
talk
tell
Japanese?
More or less if
That's
the
racist, isn't it?
person's
That's
Caucasian,
racist.
black,
You racist.
Mexican, you know, whatever it might be. By their voice, accent.
Yeah, this is the one you want
Like
to do.
seeing someone's
You want
skin
to do a
color, I
video
think,
to,
is
right?
not the only way that we differentiate
This is the one I read,
people's,
Bearing
culture or
and
race.
I can pick out dialects and sometimes try to associate
was it
them
Bearing
with
and
what
I
race
read
they
Bear?
might be.
Was it Bearing
I wish I
and
could just
Junkel
completely
that
just
did
ignore it, but
this?
I can't help it. If I'm walking down the street and I hear a couple of people and they're like aggressively talking to each other, and it's
Oh, you're one of those ones.
slang and vulgar speech and it's not eloquent,
I hate the way you
naturally
talk.
sometimes think, oh,
You
those
know the
people
talk
might
I'm talking about,
be
right?
black because of
The
their
ones that have to
accent. I
enunciate
shouldn't
every
think
single
like that,
word.
but
They have to do like as if
there
they're
are
reading
natural
straight from their
stereotypes out there in the
fingertips.
world.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it drives me nuts.
No.
Remember, people, I'm not blind, but as a support person, I'm allowed to say these things.
You could hear the way someone speaks and make a determination about them. They could be
Raleigh,
completely
we must
inaccurate.
feed these people to the proximity badgers.
This is where I've known, a person for probably a year
Is
and
it
a half
wrong
or
that I
so,
want to hit
and,
things with a bat now?
they never
No,
knew I was
Chadwick.
black. Ironically, this was another black person.
No, it's
It was
not
like,
wrong
you're
at all.
You're black?
It's
And
quite
I was,
normal.
yeah, I'm black. So
I believe there's racism within the blind community because there's racism everywhere, and the blind community is no exception.
I think it's their upbringing.
Who
They're
wrote that
raised-
for you?
I grew up in North Ireland, and I wasn't exposed to a lot of
Seriously.
people from different cultures.
I think there's racism in the blind community because, well, everyone else is racist, so I must be too.
Pretty vocal about identifying people by their race, like it's just how he grew up.
White
I'm
people.
from India, and my dad, he's a different complexion, and they got married each other, and they are like a pretty, happy couple. It's a good example for us.
All right, it's 11:30, so we'll leave you with that, people.
If I did, I probably didn't recognize it because I don't look
So
for
we'll
it.
leave you with
The
this,
issues I've seen
and I
the
will
blind
play us out.
community
This will
kind of
play us
take
out to the
on,
end. Thank you all for
maybe
being
there
around.
tends to be
Gunfox, thank
more,
you
like,
so much
whites
for the
issues.
donations,
Yeah, no,
buddy. We
I
really
think
do
I have
appreciate
it.
that, man.
Thank you.
The blind community collectively.
We'll never stop thanking you guys for whenever
And
you
I'm
guys give us the
complicit in
support
this
we
too, right?
do.
Because I'm a blind person, right? So
Y'all
I
have a
could be
great
the
night.
person to organize, and I'm not.
And we'll
People
see
who are
you
blind
tomorrow
come in
morning
all
at
shapes, sizes,
10
economic
a.m.
backgrounds,
Eastern
beliefs.
for another episode of the Coffee Stream.
Chadwick.
What did Chadwick?
The black guy reminds me of the black white supremacist from Dave Chappelle. And with that, people, thank you so much. You guys have a great night. Drive safe and stay happy.
Yep. See you tomorrow, guys.